Y de pronto un día de suerte se me hizo conocer.
Alright. Welcome, everybody. And welcome to the Immortal Pillars campaign. This is going to be a first impressions. I have not touched this campaign at all. So, we're going to start with the prologue. Fortune and Misfortune, we're going to be playing on standard difficulty. Mostly because I don't know the game. Or, well, more accurately, I don't know how the Chinese play. I have intentionally kept myself away from all of the pre-release stuff that other YouTubers have done. We're going to be focusing this almost entirely on first impressions. Like, I have played the game, I'm pretty good at the game. I don't know how good I'm going to be at being China.
In ancient times, China was ruled by the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi. Under the mandate of heaven, China prospered, and the heroes were revered. After a century, Huangdi ascended to the celestial court, but his heroes remained on the earth. Huang Zhaowu was one of these heroes. For his merit, Huangdi granted him the gift of eternal youth. But fortune and misfortune are intertwined. As Huang Zhaowu remained youthful, his beloved wife, Xiao Li, aged and withered. She reached the end of her earthly days, and Huang Zhaowu was left alone and broken. He sought the aid of the gods. He pleaded for Xiao Li's return, but the gods refused. They only replied, all must find peace with the mandate of heaven. But for Huang Zhaowu, to defy fate is better than to submit.
So, it's an interesting thing here.
The world is falling apart. Only destruction follows in the wake of Huang Zhaowu's army. Great God Shenong, I cannot find what you ask of me. Another noble soul who fell protecting the people. Look at how they mourn, how all of China mourns.
He's alive! Is he a demon?
No, he is the one I have been looking for. Favored by Shenong, what is your name?
I am Yan Feifeng, a simple soldier. Why would the great Shenong concern himself with my poor life?
Look, the last of Huangdi's army. Bring them to Huang Zhaowu.
Yan Feifeng, Shenong chose you to lead the forces of justice against Huang Zhaowu.
I am only a man, but I cannot deny Shenong's favor. I will do my best to be worthy.
Okay, so.
Vile Tao Tie! They gain their evil strength by consuming innocence.
遵命，开战！准备好了。是的。
So, this is a hero. He heals allies, and he can stun the fox type. Target an enemy mid-unit to stun it and summon a mirror image to temporarily fight for you. Oh, that is cool.
We had believed all was lost, but you are truly favored by heaven. We will fight alongside you. 遵命。
Let's
出发。
tighten up.
遵命，出发。攻击。遵命。
Fox Charm is on auto cast, and then I also have Blessing of Protection. Protect nearby soldiers with a shield.
We are free! Huang Zhaowu's men spoke of a great hero they had captured on the other end of the valley.
While I let the healing go, I have the Dao Swordsmen. Looks like they are primarily, you know, anti-infantry. And then the Wuzu Javelineer, which are my archers, apparently. And it looks like they might be counter-archers. And there's that shield. Otherwise...
I cannot believe it! Yan Feifeng lives!
Oh yeah, definitely counter-archers. With that kind of damage output, there can't be anything else. And these are D Halberdiers, infantry, good versus cavalry.
Yan Feifeng, I saw you fall in battle. How can you still be alive? Do not let them reach Huang Zhaowu's captive.
So yeah, I get that shield. I'm going to pause here just for... I'm going to head up. Let's see if this... Okay. Take a moment to heal, but this is... looks like a barracks.
A wall blocks our way. Pioneers, send your lanterns over it so we can see what lies beyond.
And then I have... The Pioneers have this... apparently have this interesting ability.
Break through this wall and, together, we will overcome them.
To just... And they have a ranged attack. And that's actually super cool. They're the only scout unit with a ranged attack. And I think that's actually going to make them incredibly useful, both as monster killers, or myth unit killers, let's use the accurate terminology. But I also think it's going to keep them alive in a way that a lot of,
Shen has blessed us with Yazi, fierce creatures eager to leap into battle. We must be grateful they are on our side.
Have the flash strike, so they can rush in and hit things pretty good. And then they can also, but they're like dogs carrying swords in their mouths. Cool. I am not the most familiar with Chinese mythology, so I'm finding out things about as quickly as you are. Oh, that is cool. I like that. I think they're going to have some problems sort of more broadly as combat units because they bolt into combat so quickly.
The enemy camp is nearby. Our arrows will set it ablaze.
And we get another type of new unit. Fire archers. Siege units. Or siege archers, really.
I heard Huang Zhaowu is immortal. What chance do we have against him?
Wise Shen Nong has chosen Yan Feifeng, but a single tree does not make a forest. We must work together to overcome our enemies. Once more, Shen Nong blesses us. He has given us a god power.
Do not be fearful. We will fight together, and we will win.
Now let's rain down devastation upon them. That is certainly impressive. Like, I don't...
Could the gods give immortality
Wow.
to Huang Zhaowu, and not to me?
Now we meet Hu Yi.
Great archer Hou Yi, what are you doing captured?
What does it matter? I may be the greatest archer, the most benevolent lord, and the perfect strategist. But I will die one day because the gods did not grant me immortality. And see Huang Zhaowu, he struts across China. Ungrateful.
Get up, you fool! You are as a kite with its string cut. I come with Shen Nong's chosen, Yan Feifeng. With your help, Hou Yi, we can finally end Huang Zhaowu's tyranny.
Yet another favored by the gods? I will show you. You will never defeat Huang Zhaowu without me. In fact, I can build a larger army than you ever could. Let us split up, and I may defeat Huang Zhaowu by myself before you and Shen Nong's chosen have found your horses.
Is he always like this?
He may be willful, but perhaps we can turn his pride in our favor.
So that's the first mission. It's weird, I think. Maybe this is just a difference in storytelling. I've oftentimes struggled to get into Chinese media. Some of that's translation, some of that's other stuff. But let's keep going. Let's see what this is like.
Why would Chiyo, great god of war, come to visit a mere witch like me? Shouldn't you be chasing after Huang Zhaowu? I hear he has already defeated the Huangdi's army. Something you could never do.
Enough! I come to offer you power. I can make you a god, if you serve me. I need allies for the coming battles. And I understand you have a history with the archer Hou Yi.
Hou Yi. Why, yes, he saved me once. I did not think I would see him again. Yes, I will join you, Chiyo. What would you have me do?
Lord Hou Yi, the village ahead is being attacked.
If I save the peasants, they will be grateful to me. Let us go. Enough, you cowards! Your days of terrorizing peasants end now.
Deal with that group. Blow that group first. And move down here. And is that
Peasants?
all of them?
I'm Lord Hou Yi, famed throughout the land. I promise that Huang Zhaowu will trouble you no more.
These are not all the peasants, Lord Hou Yi. Some fled and hid.
Okay.
Huh? Cowards. But what can I expect from peasants?
什么农夫？
什么？农夫准备好了？农夫是的，农夫。
Alright.
是的，出发。
Those will last for only a couple minutes, but
遵命。
hopefully they'll be long enough to
遵命。出发。
make
出发。
a noticeable impact in
出发。请下。遵命。出发。
准备好了。
terms of income. Let's
粮
get
食工。
there.
粮食工。
Get there. That's a military camp, so yeah. The mere fact that this sky lantern is just going and going and going is a huge yeah. But it's like I can get all of that scouted
准备。出发。
in complete safety
出发。遵命。
without having to risk anything meaningful, and that is a
是的。
amount of advantage that I did not.
Quickly, send word to Huang Xiaowu that Hu Yi has escaped.
I'm definitely going to want
Huang Zhao
both of
believes he
those.
can catch me off guard. Upgrade
Um,
my military buildings so I can deal with his assaults swiftly.
okay. Divine books. Tower. Neat. Okay, so you have these.
什么？遵命。
So the military buildings have what looks like upgrade paths.
请下命令。遵命。
Yeah. Let's build a house there, and a house there, because as I understand it,
准备好了。
and let's grab those. And that. And, oh, right. And that was... Now let's get some more peasants going. And you're a silo, so you are... I'll move you over to start doing gold production. And all of your production can go there. And you can go cook some
是
food.
的。出发。遵命。
Let's
出发。
send a lantern
Seize
that
these
way.
camps. We will train new soldiers nearer to the enemy lines.
出发。
So that's a camp. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go up here. Let's find some hiding peasants. Like there. More peasants.
准备好出发。伐木工。
请下。
And apparently I don't even have to...
遵命。
And 75 favor for the next one, so yeah, that's a while off because I'm only getting 12 per minute. Okay. That doesn't seem super powerful. Useful certainly,
出发。遵命。
but
出发。
it's looking like
出发。遵命。出发。
favor is going to be one of the more significant
出发。遵命。 准备好了。
problems for a Chinese army.
粮食工。
Which, you know,
是的。出发。遵命。
it's nice to know that they have some weakness.
出发。
Let's see. Good against other ranged soldiers. Yeah, counter archer. Infantry only good against cavalry. Decent range everything. Let's get some Dao soldiers. Let's get a fire archer. And let's get you up here building a silo.
建筑工。
And we'll start mining those two gold reserves. Switch you over to a... to destroy both camps. So.
什么？遵命。出发。
Or well, don't have to, but it's a good idea for me to.
出发。遵命。出发。
请下命令。建筑工。
Let's build a market.
是的，遵命。
Okay, we've captured you.
请下出发。遵出发。好的，出发，遵命。
Wait a minute. Nice. Okay. Yeah, all of them cost gold. So Chinese economies are going to be interestingly gold limited.
准备好了。
Imperial Academy Farm. That's an armory. That's a military camp. That's a machine workshop.
请下命令。
I don't think I have a Imperial Academy, so let's
建筑工。
build one of those. Build some more villages, because villages are always nice.
矿工。 农夫。建筑工。准备好了。建筑工。出发。遵命。
There's a market, Silk Road, and I can't train that until the next age. I can build a Neja, and I can build some pioneer heroes. But otherwise,
建筑工。
是的，遵命，出发。遵命，出发。
let's build a bunch of fire archers and some down swordsmen. Apparently I have him as a child. Watchtowers. And then all of that is now mine. And I've captured both bases. I'm going to want more troops.
出发。
是的。什么？没问题。走起。
And now I have to go and defeat the army. That's, I mean, probably not undoable.
请出发，遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命。
So far, the you've got the Dao Swordsman, who is kind of a generic, I want to say. And yeah, I can't build a. So what I can do, doing is grabbing those. Grab some armory upgrades to maximize my damage output. And, well, damage output and survivability. So that my hero is off doing heroic things, like shooting monsters. Pull you all back. With a temple. Building Dao Swordsman. I don't need this many people on wood, so I'll move you all up there. And yeah, I've maxed out the armory. Fall back down here. Take that machine workshop and rally you down there. And build up a bunch of more fire archers for fire archers. More infantry generally, because that's kind of how this faction seems to fight. That, and I've got another force here that I can just send down in. And that lets me you can burn down the tent, because even though it doesn't really net me anything, it does have you doing something while I'm building up my troops. And I can sell a whole bunch of stuff for. Okay. Join it all together. Let's see, is there something down here, because it looks like they're... It doesn't I guess not. Anyway. Now I've got a much larger military with a lot more range units, because at the end of the day, Ranged units are strong in this game.
Huang Zhaowu is weaker than I thought.
Enemy reinforcements!
That's what I was afraid of, yeah.
Look! It's Yan Feifeng with reinforcements!
Let us help Hou Yi. Drive out the enemy.
The White Horse Cavalry, and they apparently fire a bow once and only once on the attack. Yeah.
Run away! Run back to Huang Zhaowu. Tell him what we have seen.
So yeah, there we go. Victory. The Chinese are an interesting faction so far. I like how much they're infantry focused. I don't know if I like how powerful the Dao Swordsman is.
I commend your ability to spread war and suffering throughout the lands. I come with 2 gifts to help you overthrow the Celestial Court and reunite with your beloved wife. The first is the witch Niu Chou. The second is myself. Huang Di and the Celestial Court are no friends of mine. In fact, I know how we can imprison the gods. I will show you.
What good timing you have, God of War. You will now witness my might. Behold, the western pillar that holds the heavens. It bows to my power and crumbles.
That can't be good.
The other pillars will not be so easy, Huang Zhaowu. Already Zhang Jie and Hou Yi oppose you, and some soldier chosen by Shenong.
Why would I worry about them when I have the God of War and a witch by my side? They will all soon be dead.
No, not Hou Yi. He may be useful. I will go and convince him to join us.
Huh. But yeah.
Shrimp soldiers and crab generals. Not even the 36 stratagems would help this sorry lot. I will concede. Your assistance did help tip the scales of the battle. A little.
Lord Archer Hou Yi, imagine how strong we will be with your help. Let us work together, and we will defeat Huang Zhaowu.
What was that?
A terrible omen of things to come. We must hurry. I sense not even wise Shenong expected this.
Zhang Jie, what was this pillar?
It is one of the 4 pillars of heaven. In ancient times, the gods were in turmoil and caused the pillars to collapse, threatening all of reality. The goddess Nuwa saved us. She patched the holes in heaven with 5 colored stones and used the legs of a tortoise to mend the pillars. Now, Huang Zhaowu has frightened the stones into hiding. he has destroyed the first of the 4 pillars. He cannot be allowed to destroy the others.
This pillar is already destroyed. Why are you here?
Why are you here? Who are you?
Ho Yi. I am very pleased to see you. We will meet soon.
I do not like this. Set up camp. Giants are attacking.
Put down your bow, Hou Yi. These are Kwafu. They have come to assist us. Their immense strength will help us gather wood and gold, and construct buildings.
Wait.
The
I'm going to
gods
put them on
favor
gold.
strong, united communities. Connect the auras of the buildings to generate favor.
And I'm going to start building
建筑工，
houses
建筑工，
to connect the auras of the buildings.
建筑工，
Here
建筑工，
I'll build a, and that should, if I'm correct in my thinking, provide us with
准备好出
a
发，遵命，出发。什么？什么？遵命，出发，出发。
So right now, so each of these big guys is gathering 2.81 gold per second, which is actually ridiculous. They do have some downsides though. Probably the biggest one is their favor cost, and the biggest ones are going to be their favor cost and that they have 3 population each. So I can't rely on them in the way that I can with standard villages. Speaking of, I should really start auto-producing them, and I'll just put them over here on the food. So that's just unlocking another couple
We have
of...
lost this pillar. We must make sure no other pillars fall, or both heaven and earth will be in jeopardy.
I'm going to see if we can go there and grab that artifact. Because 15% damage is not small.
下命令，出发。
And that gives me advance to the classical age. So I can either get the Chongqi, I think that's pronounced Chongqi. Okay, Hutu or How-To. I am, for anybody Chinese who ends up watching this, I'm sorry. I do not speak Chinese. I'm doing my best, and I've only ever seen these in written format, so my pronunciation is going to be all over the place. How-To focuses on economy and defense. She gets Earth Wall, which seems cool. Chongqi, which is a myth unit that can take flight, good against human soldiers. I like Abundance. Abundance seems really cool because it blesses deposits on favored lands, or blesses drop sites on favored land, i.e. connected to one of my town centers, increasing resources by 5%. That's pretty cool. Advanced defenses, that's cool. Chasing the sun, causing them to build faster, and Sinister Defiance. These are awesome. That is very cool. And then Zhanwu, Yanyu, goddess of wisdom and military strategy. Focus healing and army production. So I got the Killin, or I think that's like unicorn. Myth unit, it's a healer, and I love healers in this game. I get divine books. Makes your training yards cheaper and train units faster. That's cool. Reincarnation. Each time a number of them die. Temples. I'm going to use human soldier for every hive. Every type that die. That's very cool. And then, yeah. As much as I love this one, I'm going with this one for the sake of. I'll grab Divine Light. I'll build a few Pioneer heroes.
请下命令，出发！遵命出发！遵命出发！
And let's retrieve this relic.
准出发！
Mountainous Might, very, very cool. And I've got a bunch of villagers that aren't doing anything, so let's see. Yeah.
粮食工。
什么？遵命。
I'll go with the Crawford Chieftain too.
什么？
Neutral's allies are guarding the 2 passages up the mountain. To reach Neutral, we must defeat one of them. They might possess something valuable that could aid us.
准备好了。
Okay. So we are out of like really
遵命。
good locally available food sources, so I am going to
建筑工。
go there, and then we're going to start hunting. Wafu Chieftain can go and mine gold. Yeah, I'm still very much limited on. I'll stop producing villages because I've got a little under 30. It's not great. I should really keep producing villages. And I'll just put them on that drop site to start gathering wood. But you are going to build me siege workshop, or machine workshop, and a military camp, and a academy, and an armory. And that.
什么？
And you can build me. And I will not get ballet until the next. I'm going to get reincarnation. I'm not going to worry about that. I am going to get those two for just a little bit of protection. And you can come over here, and you and you. And add a training yard. Chukoning. Which is at the net. And I need an armory or a market. I'll be going with the military. Yeah, I'll be going with the armory in this case. Until I can get a second town center or secure a much more distant or secure a much more distant location to start producing serious numbers of caravans, it's just not worth it. So yeah, military camp, and I can start producing sizable numbers of troops. More deal over there.
请准出发，请下命令。
So let's build another
建筑工，
silo right there.
啊，准备好了，
We can, and I'll definitely want a second Quillen. We'll
准备好了， 猎人，
go
准备好了，
hunt
遵
this.
命出发。
Yeah, and I can start on age 3. So Gumang and Wushu. So force protection. That's root enemy units, heals allied units. Definitely cool. For a myth unit, I get the Taowu, or Daowu, which is like it's a siege unit. It looks like I guess sort of equivalent to the Atlantean Behemoth. And I got Maelstrom. Here, vortices when attacking. Cool, but you know, no boats so far. Cavalry with the power of the wind, increasing their speed and hack armor, frenzied dash, and vibrant lands. That's really cool. You know, it's infinite wood. Now 100 every 2 minutes isn't a huge amount of wood, but the fact that I can grow wood on site is huge for running into the ultra late game, because now I've got infinite production of all 3 resources. Or I can go with Wushu, which gives me powerful strikes at 7 units flying, and the Pixu, which is sort of a super, which it looks like it's just a super version of the. So I get, as the god power, I get Fey Beasts, Pixu, which is like a super caravan, Gilded Shields, originally increasing their pierce armor, that's nice. Divine Judgment, improving their Yes.
是的，
Want.
请下命，遵命出发，遵命。
And I am going to grab one of my villagers, and we're going to start house crawling.
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
准备出发，遵命。出发，遵命，出发。
So backing off because that is actually pretty tough.
出发，遵命。
And I don't really have a good way to kill Bao Lai yet. On the other hand, Siege Crossbow. Artillery decent against building, ships, and units. Draft horses increases their speed. A rapid fire attack. Well, I'm definitely grabbing heavy range soldiers. I'm grabbing that. And 10 of you. Five sages. Bronze weapons. Siege crossbows, maybe a few too many, but I don't really care that much. Ballistics, yes please. Ballistics is just always good. Crack rating is missing bad. Let's also grab a second military camp.
建筑工，请下命令。
请下命令。建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
And that'll max me out on houses.
伐木工，
Grab you. I do not need that. Yeah, we can start building farms.
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。
Somewhere around here. Oh. Right. It's right there. Because I apparently cannot remember anything. We're going to build Divine Judgment. Heavy infantry. And these 10 can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are. Grab those upgrades. Armor's maxed out. You're maxed out. You're maxed out. We're going to build. I am just going to let that happen because it's not. It's not worth me pulling my army back to stop.
I have been watching you, Ho Yi. What are you doing with a peasant and a sage? They seem so beneath you.
That. Ballet soldiers and heavy cavalry, but I only get the white horse cavalry. And I just can't. I do not have a military that can do white horse cavalry. I have this. And I'm still over my population cap. So, we're going to... just march in, take this. We're going to take you guys up here and build that. And that gets me the axe part. But, interesting, I guess. Looks like they're a melee siege unit. Sort of equivalent to where my brain goes because I'm little bit of bugginess with like pathfinding stuff, but this is Age of Mythology. That's kind of to be expected.
The gods did not make you immortal, Hou Yi. Why do you serve them?
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。下命令，遵命，出发。
And victory!
Hou Yi, remember me? You are too great to spend your time with a sage like Chang Jie and this peasant. Come and serve Chiyo with me. I will be waiting for you.
The war god Chiyo is involved in this? I should have known.
How can we defeat a god?
Yan Feifeng, Hou Yi, come see this. Here are the immortal pillars of heaven, and here is something interesting. Deep in the valleys of Mount Buzhou,
What is it?
an ancient relic, said to entrap even the gods.
That is how we can defeat a god. Everyone, quickly, to the mountains!
We are too late. Chiyo is already here.
But why does he not attack the pillar?
Great fortune! We will shoot 2 hawks with 1 arrow, trap Chiyo, and save the pillar.
Do not abandon caution, my friends. The way is treacherous.
Chang Jie, what does Chiyo want? Why would he join Huang Zhaowu?
Chiyo once rebelled against Huang Di. I fear that with Huang Zhaowu's terrible victories, the war god has resumed his rebellion. Guardians, held prisoner against their will. We must free them from our enemy's grasp.
Okay. And we get
遵命。
a Yazi
什么？出发！遵命，出发！
and some other.
遵命，出发！
Yeah, I'm still really doubtful about the Yazi, mostly because that charging ability puts him right on the front lines of
出发！
any conflict
遵命，
and right into the middle of, well,
遵命，
everything the enemy can throw at him, and that's not easy. That's
出发！遵命，
kind of problematic, honestly.
攻击！准备好了，遵命，出发！
I am loving these, sky lanterns.
Baihu are protectors of temples and loyal fighters. That they are imprisoned demonstrates the unbounded wickedness of our enemies. Even in this remote place, Shen-Nong is with us. By visiting his statues, the gods will grant us their mighty powers.
And this gives us
Gods
vanish.
bestow upon us vanish.
Vanish seems like it's got a plenty of interesting tricks. Seems like a very interesting trick. I'm just not sure how to make it work overall. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That's how that. So you can load it all.
准备好了。
We can load a couple of dudes into the transport ship.
The gods bless us with lightning weapons.
Ooh, lightning weapons. Critical location to conduct lightning into the weapons of all your human soldiers and ships, granting you a chance, the chance to stun enemies. That is... Stunning enemies is, I wouldn't say necessarily the strongest weapon in the entire game, but it very much... It is an option that very much can be, I wouldn't say abused, or it is not prone to abuse. It is, however, strong. Mostly because it lets me do funny things with reducing the amount. It does reduce the amount of incoming damage, and it does reduce the ability of the enemy to micro. So I'm going to take a couple minutes here, just let the sages do their thing and heal up my units. And then it looks like there's some more captured sages here. Or more captured something there. So let's go poke it. Meow. Poke with stick.
That four-hoofed creature is a Qilin, rare and
Qilin.
auspicious sign. It appears to be distressed.
Qilin are known for their gentle and peaceful nature. Capturing one shows that Huang Zhaowu has no respect for anything. Obstinate Tao Wu. These wicked creatures are a bad omen. We must tread carefully.
I'm just going to be exploring everything in my path, because that seems reasonable. And at least so far, I am very much expanding my forces faster than I lose them. In no small part due to that.
We have been granted the power of Fey beasts.
I'm going to explore here for the sake of completeness. I don't expect to find anything, and yes, I don't. So let's start launching launch a couple of balloons.
遵命。出发。是的。请下命。遵命。出发。遵命。
Now we'll just make a couple more Yaji. And a whole bunch of Wuji Javelin arrows. Spamming those.
好的，出发。准备好了，遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。 遵命，出发！攻击！遵命，出发！遵命，出发！
The gods bless us with lightning weapons.
That's another cast of lightning weapons.
出发！遵命，开战！ 出发！遵命。什么？出发！遵命。出发！是的。遵命。准备好，出发！ 是的，攻击！遵命。出发！遵命，出发！遵命。是的。开战！请下命，出发！
Looks like this is the temple, so we're just going to go straight in. And as soon as we're going to advance to contact, and
This is the ancient temple. The god trap should be at its center.
once
Where is the god trap? It is not here.
If it is not here, then that could only mean one thing. Churyo must have stolen it.
His army has gathered at the pillar. We must strike now to take it back.
遵命。出发！遵命。
The mighty god of waters grants us his great flood.
Train an army from these temple buildings.
boom, boom. Okay. I definitely want training yard. But most importantly, I just want a lot of heavy Choco New. Actually, I don't need that. I just need heavy Choco New. And then that. drop baby right in the middle there for massive damage. And you're just stuck. Okay. But yeah, it's like that took out a good half of their health. And we're going to drop that. There you go. So it does relatively little to the does a fair bit to the enemy. Yeah, these Chokunu are range so versatile. Hits everybody. And that's charge into the middle of everybody. Just attack.
The gods permit Huang Zhaowu to destroy the other pillars.
Even the gods are under heaven, and fate has its decree.
Currently, my troops want to go that way. That is victory.
Nor the god trap.
And this pillar still stands. He did not even attempt to topple it. Whatever they have planned, I fear not even the gods will be able to resist them.
What should we do?
We must not allow the pillars to fall. Let us go. I sense Ho Yi's friend may be up to something.
Now, there's a lot going on.
So many lives lost. And for what?
Huang Zhao's forces must have already passed through here.
Hear me, Ho Yi. It is I, Nü Chou. Have you come to accept my offer? Will you join me and serve Chiyo?
No. I will not wallow in swamps together with you.
But you helped me before. I was nearly burned by the 10 suns, and you saved me by shooting down 9 of them. And why does Shenong have his own chosen that is not you?
I've heard enough. I will drive you from this place.
These dragons are the eternal guardians of the pillar, sworn to defend it with their lives. However, with Nu Chou's arrival, their strength alone may not suffice.
Look there! She has brought giant siege crossbows to destroy the pillar. We must hurry and destroy them.
Wait, Hou Yi. Rushing in without a plan is exactly what Nu Chou wants. We must not make such a mistake. There are 2 settlements nearby, each with their own benefits. We must pick one of these locations to build our base.
Okay. Offer through the academy and access to much gold. Access to plenty of fish. I'm going to start with the fishing academy. I like fishing.
This settlement gives us access to the sea and all the fish within. It will be easy to fill our food stockpiles.
Do not think that being cautious will keep you safe. My pirates will raid your shores and whisk Hou Yi over to my side.
Let's build that.
准备好了，请下命令，遵命，出发。
Yeah.
准备好了。
I get 2 farms to grow the seeds of prosperity. Yeah, I will produce food faster, heal nearby. That's actually really cool.
什么？遵命。
Extra resources. Chunky.
"是的。请下命令。
Now I need to find more fish.
是的。什么？准备好了。什么？
Start beginning that.
请下命令。
I can upgrade to the next drought, but Tao T. Scorching feathers. I like that. Rock solid. Drought ships. Let's go with Nuba, mostly because I just haven't seen her before.
是的，是的。
And because I can do it, let's throw down a defensive wall around. Fire archers.
请下命令。建筑工。建筑工，建筑工，建筑工。 是的。遵命。出发。遵命。请下命令。
That is 15 medium fire archers. Yeah. I am going to figure this out later. So yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed. I'm going to end the stream here and we can pick this up probably tomorrow.